Tennessee Titans, born in Houston in 1960 as the Oilers, one of 8 AFL franchises to hit the scene. What a way to start. Their first QB era, helmed by a Hall of Famer, talked George Blanda out of retirement. He leads them to back-to-back AFL championships right out of the gate.
Blanda faces 3rd and 9 with his back to the wall, but the old pro comes up with a play nobody was looking for. Billy Cannon takes the ball on the dead run over his shoulder and wins the foot race to pay dirt. And happy Houston fans pour onto the field to personally congratulate their champion Oilers, winners in the first big year of the American Football League.
And how about this? Blanda made the Pro Bowl in '62, even though he threw a league-high 42 interceptions. Blanda was in Houston for 7 years. He gave way to Don Troll in 1966, then Pete Beathard in '67, who went 7-2, took him back to the playoffs. No playoff wins, though. Beathard, Troll, and Bob Davis in '68. Beathard in '69 saw Jerry Rome and Charlie Johnson in '70. Johnson, Lynn Dickey, and Dan Pastorini in '71. Pastorini, Houston's second QB age, 1971 to 1979. Early '70s were rough. Then he makes the Pro Bowl in '75, 10-4 record.
The offense stabilized under the command of Dante Pastorini, who matured as a pro quarterback while exhibiting poise and confidence to match his pure athletic talent.
1978 and '79, Pastorini, with the help of Earl Campbell, knock on the door of the Super Bowl back-to-back years. '78 wild card, Pastorini 300-plus yards and a TD in a win over Miami.
Everybody in this room deserves a game ball, but don't believe anybody deserves one more number 7.
Yeah! 3 TD passes to beat the Pats in the divisional round.
Got 9 men within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. Here they come. Dan delivers the pass, and he's going for Burrow, and it is caught at the 40-yard line. Kenny stays in bounds, and he's going to score. Oh, great play by Kenny Burrow to stay in bounds. Great job by Dan Pastorini reading the blitz.
Oilers just couldn't get past Pittsburgh, who they lost to in the conference championship both years. Pastorini put in 9 seasons wearing baby blue, in their Hall of Good nonetheless.
But most of all, we have to respect ourselves. We have to feel that we're the best team, we're the best group of players in the league, and we've got to go out and we've got to prove it.
They tried some Kenny Stabler for 2 years after that, made the playoffs in '80 with Stabler throwing 13 TDs against 28 picks. '82 and '83, bridge years to their next big thing. Gifford Nielsen, Archie Manning, Oliver Luck, and finally in 1984, Warren Moon.
Warren's more particular about his fingernails than a woman.
My fingernails had to be the right length for me to throw the football the way I wanted to, that way I felt comfortable. And when my length was right, my ball spun as well as anybody who's ever played the game.
If he was playing right now today, he still can throw the best spiral of all time.
The Oilers' Moon era, 1984 to 1993. Moon a Pro Bowler for them, 88 to 93. 1987 wins his first playoff game for them in OT, no less.
Snap back, ball down, kick up, on its way, and it is gone! It is gone! The Oilers win in overtime, defeating Seattle 23-20, advancing to Denver in the next round of the playoffs.
88 beats the Browns in the wild card, playoff team again in 89. Moon then led the NFL in TD passes and yards in 90.
That's what it's all about. That's what you work all those weeks for.
Led the league in passing yards in 91. A couple of TD passes in their playoff win over the Jets.
Back in the pocket, the pass, setting up down the middle, giving touchdown.
Oh yeah.
There's the electric slide. Ernest Gibbons with his second touchdown catch of the game. And the Oilers
Playoffs again in 92 and 93. Just never a deep run for Moon and the team. Played 10 years in Houston, 70 and 69 record, franchise leader in touchdowns and yards.
The names of the class of 2006 are as follows, in alphabetical order. Troy Aikman, Harry Carson, John Madden, Warren Moon, Reggie White, and Rayfield Wright.
I mean, I broke down and cried. It just seemed like everything that I had been through from the time I started playing the game just kind of came out of me. I also thought of Joe Gilliam. I thought of James Harris. I thought of Marlon Briscoe. And reasons why maybe they could have been in that same position if they were given the opportunity. So I'm not a real emotional guy all the time, but I tell you what, it came pouring out of me.
Props to Cody Carlson, by the way, Moon's backup many of those years. He got 5 in '94 when Moon left. Bucky Richardson started 4 games himself. And Billy Joe Tolliver won 2 games between them, good enough for the 3rd pick in the draft.
With the 3rd choice, the Houston Oilers select quarterback from Alcorn State, Steve McNair.
Steve McNair, not a lot of action his 2 years in Houston, 4 games total. Rolled with Chris Chandler his first 2 seasons. Then they moved to Tennessee in 1997, nothing notable in 97 or 98, and then the 99 season. He goes 9-2 in his starts, Neil O'Donnell filling in some when he was injured. Team goes 13-3, takes out Buffalo in the wild card, Indianapolis in the divisional, and Jacksonville in the conference championship. McNair throwing a TD pass and running 2 in along the ground with 91 rush yards.
25-20, 15, 10, 5, dive to the 1-yard line. McNair sneaking. He's pushed by Lorenzo Neal into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Hey, running back. Way to go, baby. Way to go.
His pass in the Super Bowl with time expiring versus the Rams etched in NFL lore.
He came up 1 yard short.
2000, the dual threat QB makes his first Pro Bowl, 12-3 record. Team regressed in 2001, though McNair was still playing good ball, which carried over to the 2002 season. McNair 22 TD passes, 400-plus rush yards, 3rd in MVP voting. McNair led the Titans past Pittsburgh in the divisional round. McNair throwing for 300-plus yards, 2 TDs, along with a rushing touchdown.
Right here, he'd already done his job, but no, I can make that throw on the run. Unbelievable work by Steve McNair.
2003, McNair's peak individual season, co-MVP with Peyton Manning, 24 TDs, only 7 INTs, a 100 rate.
When Jeff announced that he was the MVP of the league, everybody stood up and there was a standing O for about a good 10-15 minutes.
2004, another injury-shortened campaign, so Titans fans were treated to some Billy Volek. 2005, McNair's final year as a Titan, 11 years as an Oiler Titan, 156 TDs, 103 interceptions, a 76-55 record.
McNair's size, strength, and never-say-die attitude make him a fearless leader of the Titans.
2006 draft, Tennessee takes Vince Young with the 3rd overall pick. He was named Rookie of the Year, made the Pro Bowl. His dual threat abilities, McNair-like, 500-plus rush yards as a rookie, 7 rushing TDs.
Stop the Vinsanity! That guy is an absolute phenom.
Titans were a playoff team in his sophomore year. He hurt his knee in the first game of 2008, though. Kerry Collins goes 12-3, postseason ticket. Collins made the Pro Bowl.
That's Woodley who jumped early. Replay here for the Titans. Open is Gage. He holds on for the touchdown. That was a tremendous throw.
Collins goes 0-6 in 2009, though, back to the bench. Young goes back in, goes 8-2, makes his 2nd Pro Bowl.
Here it is with the game on the line. Vince Young looks. Don't hold. Runs, throws. Caught. It's caught for a touchdown. Vince Young leads a 99-yard drive for a game-winning touchdown. He has been so good today.
Young was having a good year in 2010 when he gets hurt again. Collins was reinserted. Young's 5-year Tennessee career was over with 42 TDs against 42 INTs, but a 30-17 record at least.
When we win, it's going to be good. If we lose, it's going to be all Vince Young's fault. So I just want to go out there and just play, man, and just have a good time and get my rhythm back and put smiles on my coach's faces and teammate faces and definitely fans' faces. That's basically it.
2011, Tennessee's Matt Hasselbeck season. Then 2012, they tried Jake Locker, who was drafted out of Washington. Locker and Ryan Fitzpatrick in 2013. Locker, Charlie Whitehurst, and Zach Mettenberger in 2014. They ended up with the number 2 pick in the draft after they only won 2 games.
With the 2nd pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Marcus Mariota, quarterback, Oregon.
Marcus Mariota, 5 years in Tennessee, team never really took off with him. He had a nice 2016, throwing 26 touchdowns against only 9 INTs. He threw a TD pass to himself in a playoff win over the Chiefs in the 2017 wild card round.
Mariota to the line of scrimmage, maybe across the line. It deflects back to him for a touchdown for the moment. It's Mariota to Mariota for a touchdown pass. He's had a hard time throwing touchdown passes this year. He'll take it any way he can get it.
Hit the bench in 2019, Ryan Tannehill takes over, goes 7-3 and gets the team to the playoffs. Tannehill, the last quarterback to beat Tom Brady as a Patriot when they beat New England in the wild card round. Tannehill threw 2 touchdowns the next week to help them beat Baltimore too.
Tannehill looks for the home run ball. Separation. Khalif Raymond hauls it in. Touchdown, Titans.
2020 and 21 playoff showings, no playoff wins. 2022, Tannehill goes 6-6. Joshua Dobbs made a cameo. Malik Willis did too. Tannehill split time with Will Levis in 2023. Levis and Mason Rudolph handling duties in 2024, which set them up with the #1 pick in the 2025 draft.
The Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward, quarterback, Miami.
Jackson, who was moved to safety, back out the corner, is trying to cover him.
Taywan Taylor slips a tackle. Taylor's got some room, cuts it back, and takes it in. Touchdown, Titans.
I don't think Tennessee quite has that option.
Back of the end zone, Rashard Matthews is wide open for a touchdown. 13-0 Tennessee.
Minute 2 left on the clock. Smith throwing.
Well, this is just a poor decision by Mock. He throws this out, and you'll see all the blue jerseys around. They come in. He doesn't see.
Blitz. Fuhrer finds. Oh, Haywood Jeffries for the touchdown.